And welcome to slightly darker morning, but welcome to True Tales from the Barn. Now, did you notice the extra word I put, True Tales? Now, I've had a few messages from different people saying to me, Paul, are these true tales? Of course they're true. They're on my Tales from the Barn. And all the tales, what you hear from me or my guest speakers, storytellers, are true tales. That's one of the requisites, whatever I'm trying to say, that you have to be, or you have to have, in order to be a guest on True Tales from the Barn. Okay, today's tale, true tale, comes again from my younger days in Oakhill, growing up as a young lad. Now, I'm going to guess a date because it's going back some time. And things get a little bit hazy now when I go back too far. So, we're talking about early 1970s. Yes, I know, I don't look old enough. But I used to really look forward to weekends and evenings sometimes. My brother at the time was doing his apprenticeship as a mechanic at Oakhill Garage. Now, Oakhill Garage years ago was the place to go. And it was a Ford dealership and a couple of other makes, foreign country make cars they used to do. And they used to sell fuel from a company called Cleveland Fuels. So, weekends, my brother used to say to me, if you want to come down, do a bit of work, clearing up, serving a bit of petrol on the forecourt. Now, I don't think I was very old. I must have been, it was certainly before I was 10 years old. Really small, and used to walk down from where we lived in Zion Hill. Walk down, and I remember this one particular sunny morning, Sunday. Yeah, we didn't go to church that morning. And we walked down. I was looking forward to helping my brother do some bits and pieces. And we got down there and he said, right. He unlocked and he said, you can serve a bit of fuel to start with. And at the time, what is now the office, I believe, big glass front on the left as you park on the forecourt, used to be a cafe years ago, and there used to be two lovely ladies used to run that. And anyway, this one particular time we went in and I was getting the pumps ready, taking the readings, ready for the first lot of fuel in the morning. And really strange, but all I can say is I just finished doing £5 worth into a Ford Anglia. And I felt this almighty thud from behind me. There's so much so, it was obviously an explosion. And it took me off my feet. Yeah. At that time, I was quite light anyway. Not like I am now. But it took me off my feet. It just blew in the back of me. And there was an almighty flash and a thud. Yeah. Somewhere there was a gas problem with the cafe. And when they went and switched on the main switch, the whole thing ignited. There was a massive explosion. Yeah, massive. Now, this explosion was so massive, it blew the whole front of the shop out, the cafe out. And it went across the road and hit the wall the other side, what takes you down to Harwich Wood. Now, it took me off my feet. And I remember coming to my senses, wondering what had happened. And it really scared the life out of me. And looking down, and it had actually taken my shoes off my feet. Yep, it blew the shoes off my feet. I had a pair of trainers on at the time, and it must have lifted me massive force from behind. Now, luckily, and I say this luckily, no one was injured. Well, there was some injuries to the ladies who had gone into the cafe to unlock, but they were not serious. Everybody was fine. Before you start calling me up and saying, Paul, was everybody all right? Everybody was fine, but there was some minor cuts and grazes. So, anyway, this explosion was so massive, people came down from the village to see what it was. And I remember the owners of the garage, Norman Bull, just distraught at what had happened, because there could have been some serious injuries out of it. Anyway, a couple of months went by. I never knew what happened to my trainers. They went. And I had a parcel come, a foreign parcel. And it was my trainers. And they were found in Marrakesh. Now, fantastic that I got them back, because they cost me £2.50 from the local shoe shop in Shepton. But anyway, I'm so glad I got my trainers back and that everybody was okay. But it was it was the explosion of the century in Oakhill. Not a lot of people know about it. They forget about things. But yeah, next time you're down there, just look at where the office is adjacent to the pumps and just think about it. That used to be a cafe, used to do some great business, but it blew up straight across the road, the whole shebang, straight across. My trainers went up into the air, disappeared, but were found in Marrakesh. Now answer me that must have been some force. And on that bombshell, well, it wasn't a bomb, but on that bombshell, I leave you, and love to everybody. Make sure you look after yourselves and stay safe, please. And hope to see you all very soon. I'm looking forward to another True Tales from the Barn. Good morning.